I am thankful that I'm able to do what I love. It's not an easy journey, but I'm thankful that uNkulunkulu blessed me with the kind of spirit that I have to be able to wake up every day and still fight for what I believe in. You know, I could have tapped out long ago, but I believe that I'm here for a purpose. You know, I was created to do that which I'm doing right now. For me, it hasn't been an easy journey. You know how with each journey, as we grow, you go through things. And me not having, again, I didn't have parents.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What happened to your parents?
My mom passed away when I was 4, and then I didn't have like a relationship with my father, but then he passed when I was 21.
Oh, sorry.
You know, so like small things. Life wasn't necessarily easy, and ukoko besazi ukuthi yonke into ukoko asinika yona iqhamuka kaNkulunkulu. That was her language. You know, so even like small things. In 2012, I was given the opportunity to go to New York, and the day before I was told that I'm going to New York, I'd gone to my friend's room and I said, can we just pray, you know? And my prayer was, I was like, God, I know that you have a purpose for my life, but I don't want your purpose to limit me to South Africa. 7 o'clock in the morning the next day, I got a call saying I'm going to New York. So even with this Emmy thing, I wasn't expecting anything, but last week on the Tuesday, I was praying with my agent and my manager. And again, it was the same prayer. I was like, God, I don't want your purpose to limit me to South Africa. And then the very next day, you know, so uNkulunkulu has been teaching me. He's been part of my walk, like every step of the way. I know with everything I have is because of God.
Wow.
I remember there were points where sometimes the school and she'd be the one to bring me food because there's no food at home. Like it was really that tough, you know.
Yeah.
And then having gone into varsity now, Kona, I got it, but you know, I'd only go home when I have to go home, not because I wanted to go home, type thing. You know, in danger. And then Nakona after university, ukoko pensioner again. It's that thing of, okay, now you're done. This wasn't my grand. This was one of my aunts. She was like, okay, you've done the drama thing. Now go get a real job. You know, so I left home with about 500 rand, and it's at a suitcase as a goalie. I was squatting from friends, you know, like friend to friend to friend to friend, you know. And there was a point where it got so bad that my pastor was so and wanted to try and get involved and see if anybody else can accommodate me, you know. And even now, when Ukoko Shone about 3 days before my Saints debut on TV, you know, it was a case of I don't have a home to go back to, you know. Yonke maliami that I made from Saints, I paid 3 months rent in advance, and then I had to relocate my sister and her child from KZN to La Egoli. So now people always say, when are you going home? It's like, we're trying to build a home now.
Wow, you don't have a home to go to?
No.
But where is home now?
Peter Marriott. I have family in Peter Maritzburg.
Where is home in your heart for you now?
I like to consider myself a nomad, so I don't actually have a home.
First of all, let me just say, I have never, ever in this lifetime seen a consistent performance as you have given in the Underground Railroad. And I have to ask you, how are you? Because psychologically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, how do you do that?
I'm good now. I'm good. After we wrapped the shoot, I went to see a therapist because I felt I really needed to debrief from the character, because the character and I have a lot of similarities in terms of our foundation. So I had to differentiate between the two. So